Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited to share with you guys my review and swatches of the brand new eyeliners from Makeup Geek. And these are the full spectrum eyeliner pencils that literally just launched like a day or two ago. Probably 2 days ago by the time I post this video, but this is the packaging and I did end up getting the entire bundle of all 10 of the eyeliner pencils in this bundle rather than getting them individually, which to be honest I accidentally did. I got too excited when I saw that Trend Mood had announced on Instagram that they went live and that these were available for sale. So when I went straight to her website, all I saw right away was the bundle. So that's why I ended up picking it up rather than going in and getting individual ones. So hindsight, I probably would have only gotten a couple of them, but I'm really excited. I do really enjoy them. So I'm kind of glad I actually ended up getting the bundle. And then now I can share with you all 10 shades in the collection. So these are obviously available at the Makeup Geek website. And there are 10 shades in this new full spectrum eyeliner collection that she came out with. And each one individually retails for $9, or you can get the bundle of all 10 like I did for $58. So this is the packaging, super cute. It's got like an ombre zigzag theme going on, and then it has like her typical rose gold packaging that she does. She did on the Manny palette. Every one of her stickers on her boxes come with this rose gold design, and so it's super cute. I actually really like the packaging it came in, so I'm going to keep it and keep them in here to store them because I really like it. And then let me show you all of them. Like I said, there are 10. So I will show you them upside down so you can see all the colors. There's very neutral ones, typical browns, blacks, like taupes, nudes, and then you got some really fun pop of colors. So I will go through all of them with a closer look up and swatching them and everything, but you do also have like a really pretty duochrome cap on them. So let me tell you really quick about them from the website. I'll tell you about the formula and then I will swatch all of them for you. So it says, define your line, ultra creamy and richly pigmented, Makeup Geek full spectrum eyeliner pencils apply effortlessly to create a vibrant display of color on the lids. Choose from a full spectrum of color, available in 10 dynamic shades. And so all pencils are cruelty free and they do not test on animals, and they are also paraben free. And each of these pencils is actually 1.2 grams or 0.042 ounces. So I do want to give you guys a comparison to like two other Kohl eyeliners that I have and that I do use occasionally. The NARS ones, I have quite a few of these. I actually don't enjoy them that much. Kind of got them because they were like a cult favorite that everyone talked about. It was probably one of those products that it's like YouTube made me buy it, honestly. And so this looks like, you know, bigger than the actual Makeup Geek size itself. However, it's smaller, like half the size. So the NARS ones are actually 0.02 ounces or 0.58 grams, just to give you guys a reference. And then compared to the Ardency N brand, the Modster Smooth Ride Supercharged Eyeliner, this is probably my favorite one up until these. And this one is 1.20 grams as well, and the same exact size to give you guys a reference. And then I don't have a full size of the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On pencils right now with me. I had like a little sample size left, but I can't find it. But those are also 0.04 ounces or the same exact size as these as well, just to give you guys a reference in case you have a couple other products. So these are all the colors. I will swatch all of them for you. I currently, on my lower lash line right now, have this shade, which is a mint. And so let me zoom you in so you can see what it looks like. Guys, I have zoomed you in to see if you guys could see what it looks like up close. Hopefully you can see that I do have teal eyeliner on my lower lash line and a little bit in the tear ducts of the corner of my eyes as well. But I really like them. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but in person it gives you a really nice fun pop of color. I did use a mint green one just to see if it really showed up, and I thought it did in person, and I really like it. A lot of the colors, so you can see it right there, are really fun, and then you have some great shades that are really nice to have in a collection. So now that you guys have seen it up close, to tell you about the formula, they are so creamy. Like creamy, like way creamier than the NARS. I'd say they're pretty much creamy like the Ardency N and like the Urban Decay. If you love the Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners, you are going to love these. Except I think these have even way better staying power. They are so creamy when you put them on, but if you give them about, I don't know, maybe like 10 to 20 seconds, they really become tacky and set. And then, I mean, I was swatching them all over my hand yesterday, and I kind of was rubbing right away, and I found that they were smudging off. And then I went to do something else and had left a couple other ones just straight swatch. And I came back, you know, a minute later, and I could not move it. I could not move it. I took a shower. I could not move it. You had to go in with like a makeup remover wipe or something, because I went in the shower and did did a loofah like I normally would with all my body, and it did not take it off. So they are definitely smudge proof once you let them set. So I really like that because I'm a type of person where I'm constantly touching my eyes, I feel like, during the day. And so anytime I put eyeliner on my lower lash line, I feel like I go right in and like wipe it off within hours. And that did not happen with these. I found that they stayed a really long time. Like any eyeliner, I find that like in the very, very corners of your eye where you naturally start to get really watery eyes, or at least I do, that's where like after a little while it does get not quite as pigmented, but it's not like it's worn off. It's just not, it's a little bit more sheer rather than opaque. But I think everywhere else it looks amazing for a really long time, and the key is definitely to line it and just let it sit for a little bit and do not touch it, and then it's going to set really, really nicely. So I really like that about them. I also like the fact that the actual little pencil part of it is a little bit smaller than the NARS one and the Ardency N one. It's got like a little bit more, oops, there they all go. It's a little bit more of like a pointed tip, and so I really like that about them. If you guys can see, they're very similar to the Urban Decay, even though I find that the Urban Decay ones get a little bit too round rather than pointed, and I really like the pointed part. That way it's really easy to put it on your lower lash line, although you can easily fix that with a sharpener, but I do like the shape of the actual applicator for these. So now that I told you about them, let's get into the fun part of swatching all of them so you guys can see them up close. Alright guys, now that I've told you all about them, I wanted to go ahead and give you the beautiful swatches of all these colors. So I zoomed you in so that you guys could see when I swatch them a little bit easier. So the first shade is Mint, which is the one that I have on my lower lash line today. And this is just a typical mint green color. Super cute for spring. So there is the color. And then the next shade is called Plumeria, which is like a really pretty like cranberry wine color. This is going to be really great for fall. Not that you can't wear it year round, but I think it's beautiful for fall and winter time. So there is that shade. It's just got a really nice like wine red undertone. And then the next shade is called Spice. And so this is kind of like a brown with a very like cool tone gray undertone to it. So really pretty. It's definitely very kind of ashy and mustardy at the same time. So there is that one, which was called Spice. And then the next one is probably one of my favorites out of this entire line. And this is the shade Ocean. And the rest of these colors are matte. This is the only one that actually does have shimmer in it. All the remaining 9 shades are completely matte. So this one is beautiful. It's just kind of a like, I don't know, oceany greenish blue color with sparkles. It just reminds me of like mermaids. Like I feel like when I put this on, I'm just gonna look like a freaking mermaid. So look at that color. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I have nothing in my collection like this. This is going to be stunning. So beautiful. Like you could do a really simple eye or a matte eye and then put this on your lower lash line, and it's going to give you such a fun pop of color. The next one is the shade Espresso, which is just your standard dark brown eyeliner. Come on. So there is Espresso, just a very dark chocolate brown. So the next shade is called Royal, which is actually a dark kind of purple shade. It's nothing to do with royal blue. That is a little confusing. It's definitely just kind of a dark purple color. It looks a little bit like the stone amethyst. So here is what it looks like. So pretty. I really, really love this one. I love, because I have hazel eyes, I love to do purples in my lower lash line or as my eyeliner. I think it brings my hazel green eyes to life. So I love that. And then I will do the other purple shade, which is Orchid, and I love this. This is definitely my second favorite. I'd say the Ocean shade's my favorite, followed by this, and then followed by Mint, but this is a beautiful purple color. I love purples so much. Like I said, it looks really good with my eyes, but I tend to gravitate to purples when it comes to makeup. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so beautiful. So the next shade is the shade Cobalt, and this is just a beautiful bright blue color. So there is Cobalt Blue. I think in the camera it's coming off a little bit more like sky blue or light blue. In person it's definitely darker and a true cobalt color, but it's really pretty. The second to last shade is the shade Nude, and this is just a very standard creamy color. This is really nice for underneath, you know, on your waterline or underneath your lower lash line when you want to brighten up the face and when you really want to like brighten up the eye area and bring it to life and do like a wide-eyed doe look. This is perfect, a nude shade like this. And this will probably not show up very well on me, but here it is right next to the orchid shade. Right here. It's like literally like the color of my skin tone practically. But I can wear it on my lower lash line. It really does show up and look great. So then the last shade is your standard black shade, which is, I don't even know how to say this, Obsidian? Oh my god. I'm pronouncing that wrong probably, but it's just a black shade. So let me show you it. And I will say they did a good job. It's a very dark matte black. I really like that. I find with a lot of blacks, some of them pull like a really gray undertone to them and they're not jet black. They're kind of like grayish or like a muted black. So if I do a black eyeliner underneath there, 95% of the time I want a jet black color. And so they did a really good job with this one. I really like it. But there is the spectrum of all 10 of the new eyeliners, and they are just beautiful. Like such a cool range of colors that they have here. Alright guys, that was all of these swatches. Again, here is what they look like from afar. They are beautiful. I think they have some really amazing colors in this collection. I think if you're someone that already has some browns or creams or blacks in your collection, you're like, I don't need any more of that, but you're like, these intrigue me, I would definitely pick up a couple of the pop of color ones. I would definitely pick up the orchid, the ocean, and the mint, and the cobalt. Those are like my favorite out of this collection. They are amazing and beautiful. And they're definitely a eyeliner that you could still use up on the top if you wanted to line your upper lash line, but I prefer these actually for the lower lash line. I think because of how creamy they are, they perform best right there. And so they are just beautiful. I think they last a really long time on the eyes. I don't think they smudge at all. Just to show you guys, like right now, it's been on my hand for a while, and I'm rubbing hard, you guys. Like I'm rubbing really hard with my finger, and they feel really nice and tacky, so they're definitely going to stay where you're at. But like, look, I am rubbing this and it's really not moving, like hardly at all. Love how long wearing they are. I love how they're really going to stay in place. They're just a beautiful color range. They're silky and creamy, and I just love the tackiness too. If you're someone that loves like a MAC paint pot or like that kind of texture, if you're familiar with it, then you're really gonna like these. I'm just so impressed with them, and if you are definitely going to get more than 6 of them, so if you end up getting 7 to 10 of them, it's way better to get the bundle, because at $9 a piece, if you get 7, you're already at $63, which is greater than the bundle of $58. So if you're only gonna get a couple or less than 6, then I would just get them individually. But if you're gonna get more than 7, then I would definitely pick up the bundle, because I think it's actually a really great value for the price that you get, because the Urban Decay ones are definitely way more money than $9, and they are the same exact size. And I think the formula and the lasting power on these are even better. And I already love the Urban Decay ones, but these, I think in my opinion, are so much better. And they have some really cool colors, and I do like the applicator of these a lot better as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and getting to see the brand new full spectrum eyeliner pencils from Makeup Geek and getting to see swatches of them. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the brand new Makeup Geek eyeliners. If there's any colors that really stood out to you, if you're going to be picking them up, I would love to hear all your thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned to all my upcoming videos, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!